Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back again. We're here taking a look at BAM! OG versus the Alliance, a best of 5 grand finals, one last spot at the StarLadder ImbaTV Dota 2 minor, and it all comes down to this. The draft is coming fast and furious. My man Lacoste, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. I spilled some water on my keyboard before we started. Feels great, man. About OG versus Alliance, I think we're gonna have some interesting series. I hope this goes to Game 5. I think both these teams right now are on equal skill. I would give OG a bit of advantage. I would say 55 to 45.
Okay. Yeah, it's a tough one, right? Like, I think that you look at particularly Alliance when they showed up at the major last time, they probably were fairly disappointed with their results, considering how good they looked in the qualifiers, and it felt like everybody was starting to catch up to them. And then, of course, not making it through the majors. But we did see Alliance earlier be able to come out on top of Vegas Squadron, and they were the #1 seed coming out of these qualifiers, the minor round at least. And you look at how well OG's performed. They've looked really, really strong since their most recent round at the major qualifiers, but they also lost to Vega. So, you know, if you look at sort of the tic-tac-toe of Dota, or the rock, paper, scissors, if you will, OG is able to beat Vega, but Alliance was able to beat Vega earlier, and these two teams, you know, we'll see what ends up happening, but it feels like a lot's changed in the last couple of weeks. But I think, as you said, it's close, but that slight edge to OG.
Yeah, they're heavily targeting Dobson's hero pool. Pagana already gone, Shadow Demon gone in the first phase, Enigma also gone. Lifestealer still in the pool, the hero with high win rate in this patch, but Razor kind of blocks this pick unless Alliance wants to go for Nikes themselves. Also, we've seen many Ember Spirits being played, different kind of a skill build, maxing Sleight of Fist, which makes a lot of sense, considering that that's the skill that got buffed and deals ton of the damage, lowers the cooldown, so you're not relying on searing chains, you can actually deal the damage from far away.
I'm gonna put my buffer screen up for 1 second while I change around a couple of settings. There's this thing that always ends up happening whenever I do casts, which I've talked to you about a couple of different times, where the Fog of War vision changes over, change that, and then change this.
So the key doesn't work. That's
exactly.
It's there, but we're still in beta, so all good.
Are Tiny and Nature's Prophet and Ember frozen for you too, or is that just a bug on my screen?
Nah, it's a bug on your screen.
Wonderful.
Yesterday I did not see a hero who was last picked.
Was it Ricky?
In the second phase. No, it was not Ricky. And there were some other bans coming. All right, so there's the lifesteal I was talking about, because Razor kind of blocks it and then they use it to get him themselves. Pretty smart. I'm not gonna say it's stupid, because then I would sound stupid, and it's just wrong and it's incorrect.
Wonderful. I like that. Razor Lifestealer, yeah, this is quite a combination that they've got right here. I feel like oftentimes I see Razor lose and I see Lifestealer win a lot. So maybe they're gonna balance each other out. Against the Ember Spirit, though,
it's gonna be draw for sure. Like, the game can't end. There was one time a game, right, where a game could not end.
Yeah,
so admins decided it was a draw. Couple, all right.
Wait, there was one where the admins decided that the game couldn't end.
Yeah.
When was this?
I just have it in my mind. I don't remember. Probably someone can dig it up.
Was this like Dota 1 days, or was this?
I think it was some 3-hour game, and teams just decided it's a draw.
Well, there was the 3-hour game that actually ended at some point. It was the Scary Faces Cloud9 shenanigans. But well, regardless, we'll hopefully not have that one. I haven't seen it. I mean, we had a couple long games, but that was with Envy that we saw it earlier in the North American qualifiers, and he is not playing in Europe anymore, so probably won't be happening.
Just kidding. And Envy's games are always entertaining to watch. There's always a couple of rapiers. There's always some weird stuff happening, so it's a pleasure to watch. All right, Winter Wyvern.
Wow, that was an immediate pick. Alliance knew what they wanted coming right into this. Should be noted, we had a little bit of a break in between the last series and this one. Part of the reason is because the OG game started a little bit earlier, the first semifinal of the match that we watched, and then it was sort of game 2 going on while game 1 of Alliance was happening as well. So because of that, you had a little bit of a longer break, and they had some time to figure out what they wanted to run strat-wise.
Yeah, so Winter Wyvern insta pick against maybe Nature's Prophet in the laning stage against the Treant, so you always kind of have Splinter Blast targets. It's good against Beastmaster, all those summons in general, because Splinter Blast will deal a lot of damage. So that's probably going to be the lane that they want to have Beast plus Nature's Prophet to try to dominate it and have Tiny +1.
Yeah.
Ember Spirit. It looks like a mid, but they could also swap things around. Razor can be also a flex pick. It could be played on offlane or a mid. Lifesteal definitely going to be the safe lane.
Well, and I think that one of the other things to think about is, like, you don't necessarily know what that safe lane yet is going to be for OG either. Like you're saying, Ember could be that way. And maybe that's also part of the reason why I see this Winter Wyvern picked. Remember that liking game that we had the other day where he just, like, you had all of these different summons and the game ended at 17 minutes. So the Alliance making sure that they have something to be able to deal with the deep push, because that's when OG has looked their strongest, when they've just been going for, like, the all-out zoo or all-out push type of drafts.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, that's a similar draft. They had Enigma instead of Tiny, and they had Lycan. So this Winter Wyvern pick kind of blocks the Lycan pick, even though they could still go for it. But it could be tough. Winter Wyvern is just too good against a hero like Lycan.
And the other reason that I think that OG went for that draft in the game against Caban was because it was like a CK support at that point. And there are, like, a lot of other heroes, I think Night Stalker too, that just didn't have much deep push. Here you've got the deep push coming from Alliance. But what are they actually trying to do in this game? Is there, like, a big game plan? Just running them with Sand King, I guess?
I was wondering if they will have some kind of a stun to control the Ember Spirit. Sand King is kind of the stun that they needed. Maybe not the Sand King as a hero. Nothing rings my bell. Did he get any kind of a buff? Just
You
check.
may now select your heroes.
Oh, while you're checking that one out,
Sand King Burrow Strike damage increased from 85 to 100.
Pog
Level
Champ.
1, so alright, easy. And Sand King Sandstorm AoE increased from 350 to 425. So early levels of Sandstorm are way better.
We did see a Sand King picked the other day. He went the Caustic build, just because he was up against a couple of different melee heroes and a lot of summons. But
It's a good setup with Winter Wyvern. You have, if he lands a good ulti, Sand King can easily follow up with the stun or with an epi. But the lineup from Alliance feels a bit squishy to me.
yeah, a lot of the time we've been seeing these, like, big tanky position 4 supports, like a Tiny, for instance, which Jarex is going to be playing on this time around. And in this case, you don't really have that same type of hero. They've only got 2 strength heroes. I guess so does OG, but to me, Monkey King feels like a little bit more bulky than otherwise. And you think that's going to be an issue? Do OG have the type of heroes that can capitalize on that slight squishiness?
Well, Tiny especially loves to play against squishy heroes, Ember Spirit. Well, especially with all the vision that they have with the summons, it's not going to be a problem to find Winter Wyvern before the team fight starts. That's the target that they want to kill before they engage into a team fight.
Well, here we go. Right off the bat, we are going to have a pause. And get yourselves ready. Pack yourselves a lunch. Maybe make us a quick little drink, margarita, or, you know, coffee, or whatever you want to have in the world,
Just
wherever
some
you are.
Jack Daniels sounds
There you go.
good.
Yeah, definitely.
Margaritas? What?
I don't know, you know, it's feeling
Do you know
festive.
I that ever ordered a margarita?
Yeah, I order margaritas all the time. What's wrong with you? They're amazing. You don't like margarita?
All right, No, it's totally fine.
You're a hater. Hater. We do have a lot of laughing going on. I feel like they're laughing at me for my choice of beverage now. This is messed
There are
up.
more manly drinks than margarita. Like,
It's true, but you know, are there more delicious drinks? That's the real question. I don't know. I don't think so. He's restarting his computer. Oh no! That's not what we wanted to hear. Come on, guys. Let's get that sponsorship deal through. Let's see if we can get these new computers in.
Feed the trees.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a good PC, so we're not gonna wait for too long.
Yeah. I do want to say that, you know, there's been a little bit of sort of slight drama in the Dota world over the last couple of days, but I hope that together, you know, you and me, Lacoste, we're going to be able to just bring some happy Dota fun. It's a best of 5 grand finals between OG and Alliance, two of the most storied names in Dota 2. No matter where you are in the world, no matter what's going on outside, you know, we can all come together and enjoy a little bit of Dota together. And that's what this is all about.
It's all about having fun, making new friends, losing MMR. Dota has no boundaries. We know no religion, no
Get away from that.
nationalities, nothing. It brings people together. It's like old Nokia.
Old Nokia phones? Is that what
Yes.
that is? God, I haven't had one of those in forever. They were my favorites, though. Do you remember they had, like, the little gel case that you could put on the phone? And then you could, like, throw them at a wall and those things wouldn't break. They're bricks.
You don't need to put anything on Nokia phones. They can't break. Like in a couple of thousand years, people are gonna find these things, and it's gonna be like a diamond. It's gonna be unbreakable.
Unbreakable. Like
Yeah.
like Bruce
People
Willis.
will wonder what it is, what kind of extreme technology we had back in the days.
Yeah. They're going to use it as, like, building materials. Just walls of Nokia phones strung together by their cords. There weren't cords in there. What am I talking about? I'm sure there was just, like, bricks and dust. That's all they need.
No kill policy.
Oh, really?
Worms will have you.
Seb.
Strict no kill policy.
Interesting. So do you think that he's saying that they're not going to get a kill this game? You think that's
No,
what
no,
they're
no
saying?
kill policy means we're just gonna be friendly in the laning stage.
Oh, okay. No rush 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. I can dig that. Ha.
Well,
Amazing.
considering PCs, maybe they need a new PC on Boxy.
Yeah.
It's taking a while.
It's taken a long while. Look at Lifestealer's face again. This is always the creepy one to me. Like, his jaw... I'm not sure what's happening. It's like... It's really gross. I guess the idea behind this is that he's trying to open his mouth and, like, the tendons... He's, like, pulling so hard that he's, like, ripping his face open. This is so gross. Ugh, I don't want to look at this anymore. Rubik's a nice thing to look at. Look at him. What a
Does
guy.
he have Arcana?
No.
No. Oh, come on.
Wait, does he? Hold on. I'm clicked on Beastmaster for some reason.
No, that's not Arcana.
No? Okay. Shoulders.
Yikes.
Uncommon. It's got just the Rubik's staff. It's just Rubik's staff. Default item. Doesn't even have the taunt. Oh my god. Alright.
This doesn't look good for Alliance. If someone doesn't have Arcana for Shadowfade, you can't play the hero. Arcana for Io, unplayable.
They should switch it. They should have put Insania on the Rubik. I know he has it. But won't be the case. Monkey King gonna head out across the map. Where are you going, mister? Where are you trying to go? Oh my god. You know, one thing that I've been waiting to see for a while is Monkey King's trying to go for the courier snipe. And I'm wondering if Thompson is doing it. This is something that I've seen before, where you can walk into their base and try and snipe the courier because it just sits out front there. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's going for it. Oh my god, Thompson,
Let's
are you gonna
go,
do it?
Boris.
Oh my god,
Boris.
Thompson, the courier's just sitting there. Move your courier, Elias. Oh, he's taking it. He's gonna hit it. One more hit. Oh, no.
Has been killed.
Oh.
Easy. I mean, you do that stuff from time to time, and You can get away with it.
Yeah.
I'll pretend I didn't enjoy this.
Boris
Oh.
is back.
My God. I saw that in a pub match.
The battle
I don't think it was Thompson that did it,
Well,
but
are they gonna get 4 runes? What? Plus a courier snipe? Alliance, what are you
What?
doing?
all right, it's over. It's 1,000 gold lead. It's 6 seconds in the game. What has happened?
Just a free quelling blade for Beastmaster plus 150 gold on top of that.
Call off the series. We're done. Oh my God.
Whoa, look at this play.
The toss.
They tossed the range creep.
Yo, all the
for it.
stops. What Alliance? I don't know how you handle this. Everything's falling apart in like the space of less than a minute.
Man, imagine if this creep stays for 10-15 minutes and then it gets a kill. Like someone's running away, then he shoots him down from a hill. You should actually get extra damage when you're attacking from uphill to downhill. Another one.
Yeah, I think so. That's definitely the play.
They only need Arteezy, so he can have a company there.
Oh,
Usually he's
no.
alone.
Oh, Lacoste. With no regard for any life. It's a sad thing. Man, but lo and behold, this is going to be a really tough laning stage, and Quakefa, he only needs one treant to get the body block in. Oh, it's happening. Oh, Quakefa. Oh, man. ILTW draws first blood. Everything is going OG's way.
2,000 gold lead, minute and a half in. Alright, so it's around 1 and 2k. And dire courier respawn. Imagine if he snipes the courier with Tenacious Prophet now.
They're going to know when the timing is, but yeah, I doubt it. No Tail is going to get the punches here onto Insania with the Treant chasing and immediately TP back away. Can come back to lane afterwards. Full HP yet again. Whew. Man.
This is gonna be tough. Sanking on a mid lane, Caustic Finale and Sandstorm. Monkey King dominating as expected. Also has a Sentry Ward on mid. That's gonna be a Jingle proc. Oh, quick fingers on both of them. But he has an extra Sentry Ward, and so does Monkey King.
We'll be good to go. God, do you see how much damage this is? You talked to me about this when we first started to see Ember, and the Sleight of Fist changes how much it can help. It's like, it's a good amount of damage. Well, they're winning all 3 of their lanes. They got the courier kill. They got all 4 runes. Alliance in a hole as they try to figure out what the heck just happened to them. 17 and 10 for Thompson versus 6 and 2 on Boxy.
Oh, he has 3 Sentry Wards now. Alright. Sentries eaten, both of them. And now Monkey King is just gonna keep dominating this lane.
Lodi. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you do at this point. Like, if you're going for the Sandstorm build, he's just going to be able to get all the denies, right? Like, that's kind of the play, I feel like, for Monkey King at this point. And yeah, it takes down another ward.
He can't get close. Thompson is just controlling the lane. Needs to pull it back a little bit more if possible. He's playing so aggressive right now.
So, LTW is going to take another hit from Insania. Let's talk about some of the things that are going okay for them. Another Sentry Ward, and Thompson immediately drops another one.
They reconnected to the game. That's a good thing.
All right,
That's positive.
He's standing on his Sentry, so that way he was going to try and block it, but another Sentry Ward taken away. We got to check out how many were bought when we get to the end of the screen. Jerax
He's buying his own Sentry Wards.
does look like he will go down. Mickey finding the kill.
Bottom lane, Winter Wyvern has no mana, so it's gonna be tough lane for him. Is he bringing anything? 1 mango, 2 mangoes actually for him. It's very nice.
All of these freaking creeps in the area, it just hurts for Insania. Oh, no tail, TP away. He's out of there. Oh, man. So a 3,000 gold lead at 5 minutes. If you are Alliance right now, it does feel like they need to try and get some of these runes up, but No Tail TP's back in, and he's found Qualifier. We'll have some more creeps to summon in a second. 6 seconds away, and LTW finds the kill.
Alright, they're gonna grab 3 runes, so that's their way back into the game. 1 rune still standing.
Man. They'll be down there bottom, probably picked up by Jericho, I would imagine. And, I mean, you just look at all of these lanes, and more Sentry Wards getting picked up again. It does definitely feel like they're just getting so much out of the map right now. How do you deal with this if you're Alliance? Like, can you really rotate anywhere? It doesn't really feel like as Taga can get tossed back. Gonna be punched by the boar, and soon punched by Seb as well. They do manage to kill off the boar. Jericho has another toss in 3 seconds. And thinking about going for it. Won't decide to make that jump.
It's level 1 toss, not enough damage. They could try to make a rotation on mid. Thompson getting really low. Oh, turns into Flying Courier. Mischief. Great spell.
We did end up seeing another trade of kills. The Razor and the Nature's Prophet each going down.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And, well, 6 minutes in. Mickey, he has been able to have a decent time in this laning stage so far. Compared to the Beastmaster, he's still a little bit behind, but it's not an insurmountable lead by any stretch of the imagination. No Tail shows up, brings a Sentry Ward, and Boxy gonna die for it. The gank doesn't even need to use the spell.
Kill.
What is happening, man? This
Dire's middle tower
is getting ugly.
attack.
Man, No Tail has basically no items. He's just planting deep wards while smoke. Has a Blightstone. It's so easy to plant wards with Nature's Prophet, especially later on the cliffs.
They bring
Jericho.
in everybody, and Jericho does look like he will die there. And another ward placed down by No Tail, getting some extra vision. So they find the kill on the support. Would love to be able to get a little bit more than that. As, well, Boxy also gonna die. Everybody's just dying, man. What the hell's happening?
But it's only 10 kills, 7 minutes in. Okay,
Jesus.
11. We've seen more. Look at this, 7 minutes.
Well, we haven't seen
Beastmaster
him.
with lads and extra 600 gold. This isn't looking rough. They're gonna pressure the tower right now.
Oh my
How's Mana looking on Winter Wyvern? Splinter Blast, 2 points. Yeah, he can actually hold it.
Well, they're wrapping around with Jericho now, wanting to find Insania, and Seb will have another initiation in a second here if he wants to. No more roar. And they're just going to have to evacuate this lane entirely. So pressure onto the tower. We'll do some decent damage to the board there. Seb's still living. I got to keep my eyes on the rest of this map because, as you can see, Thompson makes this rotation, finds Mickey. Like, they're zoning them away from their tier 1 towers. These 3 heroes are just stuck in this area now.
Yeah, they're doing such a good job, especially Jericho. He knows where Winter Wyvern usually stands when he's trying to outpush, and with the lad's aura on these creeps,
Dire's top tower
it falls
has
down so
fallen.
quickly. And Monkey King went for... Oh my god, he almost one-shot him with Medallion. I just want to say that he went for same item build in one of the games yesterday, and then
Dire's bottom
bought
tower
another
is under
Blightstone,
attack.
turned it into a Deso.
Double damage.
I don't know how you recover from this. Like, Mickey is level 5. They've fallen so far behind. Every time you look away, there's another kill happening. He doesn't even have Infest. He's just dead. Mid lane. All right, LTW not going to find a kill there. Are they going to dive over to the side? Just static link, TP away, and
Is under attack.
that is about all she wrote. My God.
Dire's
Tier 2
structures
tower
are
on top
fortified.
is gonna fall. There's no way they're defending this one. OG's already in a good spot. They planted the
Look at
some
No Tail.
vision. But they could... Okay, yeah, I just want to say that they could plant a
Dire's
deeper
top
vision.
tower is under
This is
attack.
a
Dire's
courier
top
sniper.
tower
Mickey is
Life
dead,
stealer.
I think. Chase, punches. They could bring in No Tail if they want to in a second, but not going to decide to go for it. So he has to use the salve inside his high ground up on the tier 3. You're pushing out waves a little bit on Qualifier for Razor, but he has Belt of Strength, Wraithband, and Boots. Seb has a Vlad's and Medallion. This game has fallen completely out of hand. Thompson back in the base yet again, pulled back in by Taiga. OG are just doing whatever they want with Alliance right now. And the Ava, the toss, and the kill. This game is super over. There is nothing that Alliance can do at all. Epicenter trying to walk in, Boxy. It ain't happening. Holy crap,
God.
dude.
10 minutes in, they're diving at almost tier 4 towers.
Turn it back around, thinking about it. The Boundless Strike hit kills on to Rubik. Give that man a tip. A couple more to boot afterwards. You don't even have Nature's Prophet with them right now, and they are going to finally retreat a little bit, but it's a 10,000 net worth lead at 10 minutes in. There are 4 heroes in the base at this point.
Yeah, they need to chill.
Oh my god. And yeah, Wyvern's just dead again. ILTW sensing weakness, and they immediately break the static link. Turn back around again. This Boundless Strike deals so much damage. Quakeva gonna be ran at inside of his base. The disrespect, the destruction, all of it. It's coming up, OG.
God, this is humiliation.
This is destroying them. Still got tier 1s to take.
Middle tower is under attack.
I mean, they could take it a bit more slow. Take those runes, take all tier 2 towers, get Roche, and then you can play this aggressive. Otherwise, they could throw this game. They would feed a lot of gold.
I
He's
mean,
going for Solar Crest on Monkey King.
Has fallen.
Rubik just dies. He's level 4.
yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I was going to look at some of these levels that you've got, like, almost the entire team is higher level than Alliance. And that is one of the things that switches the most quickly when you get these comeback kills, but it's just been a feeding frenzy over and over and over again. And Boxy also just going to die. Granted, you have to send these heroes out to try and push lanes, but these deaths are not going to stop.
Well, the only explanation I can find is that Alliance is saving strats for the next game. Oh man, this is brutal to watch. 14,000 net worth lead, 12 minutes in. More than 1k per minute.
Yeah. I mean, it feels like, and, you know, granted, this isn't necessarily always the case, but when you lose your courier like that, and then you get the 4 bounty runes, and then the lanes start going bad, it's just feeling like there's no coordination or something. I don't know. It's a problem. They see Mickey, and every time they see somebody, they can probably kill somebody. Waiting, gonna hold on to that roar if they want to use it. Infests inside his board. The turnaround, though, Insania has level 6, Koiko has level 6, they have level 4 on Taiga. Trying to make sure that Seb can get away the roar, but they have the lift to find the turnaround, and they will take down the Beastmaster.
Dire's bottom tower.
You gotta take what you can
That's a
get.
good pick off. Yep, but they're gonna lose tier 2 towers. Tier 2 tower on mid is already gone. That's gonna be a full Solar Crest on Monkey.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
OG.
That's probably the fastest Solar Crest ever.
Jerax looking for an opening here, and all it takes is an avalanche toss, and then one of the ultis from Nature's Prophet. He's actually body blocking him. They know that he's in the area, and they find it now.
Oh, nice
but no,
play
they broke
by
the tree.
Nick.
They broke the tree on the Monkey King. I don't think it matters. They're not killing Thompson here. Oh, the lift, maybe? But they lift him away from Mickey. Oh, that was not meant to be, and they will walk over to the shrine now. Thompson gets the lifesteal. They toss away Koikva. All of this is some amount of space created mid for the Ember Spirit as 4 heroes grouped together. And now the chase comes. They found themselves Koikva. Thompson moves back in. This is going to be the Winter's Curse, which almost kills them off, actually. And they will bring down Thompson, but it comes at a cost, as Insania 2 will end up falling. And dancing on Insania, a triple kill for ILTW. OG completely dominant.
That's 700 gold in pockets of Insania. What did he buy? Just boots. He was so
Radiant's
poor.
bottom tower is under attack.
Bottom lane, Jerax is gonna have a Blink Dagger and 600 gold. Easy.
My God. Yeah, this is looking pretty good for the Tiny, and Boxy wants to kill off a couple of these creeps, get into his own Blink Dagger. He's much further away than Jerax is.
Look at that.
Oh, I love what Ember has queued up. Look at that.
There's a time and a place for a Meteor Hammer on Ember Spirit, and
I mean, you could possibly use Meteor Hammer while Sleight of Fisting.
yeah.
Like maybe, I'm not sure. Same things with let's say the concept of Phoenix diving and using a Meteor Hammer.
Right.
Or they just want to have some extra damage on the towers.
I think that they realize it's a best of 5, and, well, gotta keep your energy moving. Tagya gonna be chased down. Boundless Strike connects. That one won't kill him, but I think this one will, as the Ember finds Mickey in the background. Sleight of Fist going out with the Maelstrom. Ticks as well, and Tagya gonna be still under fire, under control, and killed off. And ILTW, he does not care. He doesn't care about anything. He might care about this. Remnant gets him away for the moment. The Hasterin popped, living for the second, and this is going to be the Aegis down. They have Winter's Curse available if they're able to hit it absolutely perfectly. But Alliance just going to have to give up that tier 2 tower bottom. So a bit too hard. That's what ILTW want.
They can play from far away with the toss, Monkey King, Boundless, Sleight of Fist. They could actually grab a kill on either Winter Wyvern or Rubik without even getting close.
You know what's crazy? It feels like OG has slowed down, but they've actually built a faster lead than they had earlier. Thompson gonna be stunned there. A lot of damage out. The Boundless Strike, full control, and LTW realizes he has to back out of here. Alliance are starting to get into some decent damage if they have the control.
Yeah, but they didn't get the gold neutral creep kill.
Oh my god, really? Yeah. Oh no. Oh god.
I mean, it's hard to play 6 versus 5.
Man.
And
I don't know. This is the most ambitious Midas that I've ever seen in my life. I guess. I mean, I can understand it. If there's a way you win, it's by going to the late game. But
they try to go for a play hawk toss on a hawk on a high ground.
Radiant are scanning.
Oh look, the creep is getting the ward though. It's taking it down. Oh, he knew.
Oh, those creeps are still there. We have what, 1, 2, 3 on Radiant side.
Look at him.
Dire are
Gonna
scanning.
form a pack. Thompson, very ambitiously, gonna walk forward. We'll get hit by the Boundless Strike. Boxy's there as well. Thompson saying go. There's nobody else here to go with, buddy. We will jump away afterwards. So it looks like ILTW has decided to swap it back up and instead go for the Battle Fury instead of the Meteor Hammer.
Oh no. What
I
are you
know.
doing?
I know, feels bad. Hello, Quakefoot. They walk at him. Epicenter kinda come out there, but Jyrix interrupts it, and they got Quakefa. Boxy does absolutely nothing, and ILTW finds 2 more over to the side. His Boundless Strike is a little bit bigger. They find 4 kills. Mickey trying to run, trying to hide. We'll have to just head back to the base, as this game, it was over at around 8 minutes, but it looks like it's well and truly going to be finished now, as they take a set of racks.
Don't be so generous. Man, they got 4 runes, they got a courier kill, and everyone got the items, and they just snowballed from there. Also, the amount of sentries. I want to see how many sentries he bought for himself.
That is a mid that we should all look up to. TI winning mid, everybody. Buys his own sentries. Take notes. Jirax being assaulted. Top's in there to help him out. Meanwhile, though, they've got Ember Spirit under a little bit of control. Buddy Remnant's away and is perfectly fine. Mickey trying to walk away. 6 seconds left for the Rage. Axes not going to bring him down. Meanwhile, Mr. Johan just punching the building. And ILTW shows back up. Was able to steal some chains there, so that's going to keep him under a little bit of control. If they can hit the chains afterwards. It doesn't connect though, so he's still able to get the slide off. No Tail does die. Burrow Strike again coming from Boxy. They buy back on the NP and still have not been able to take the second set of racks yet, but Thompson walks forward and again just blows up Taiga. Insania 2 will soon fall. Roars him to death.
Roar.
Oh, and the taunt afterwards. My goodness. Buildings are falling. That's another round of damage out. Boxy, the initiation coming from the Lifestealer. Is it going to be enough to kill off Seb at the very least? They will bring him down, but now they've just walked into the trap of the Thompson Wukong command, and Qualifier caught as well as he gets eaten up at the Sprout. 31-9. Feed the trees.
Barracks are under attack.
And I think it's time to call GG.
Yep, it's
Dire's
time to
middle
call it.
barracks has fallen.
I mean, Lifestealer's still split pushing.
Dire's top tower.
When I say split pushing, he's out of the base. Midas is ready. You gotta use that, buddy.
Well, LTW will not be caught as he is out of there. And bringing items out, bottle charges, everything, no tail. They can go and get some shrines if they want to. But I have a feeling that Thompson is going to look to one-shot somebody with his Deso.
He needs another Blightstone.
Shrine is under
There you
attack.
go. That's the dream.
Nature's Prophet has
Dire's
one.
top shrine has fallen.
I can't believe that Ember Spirit changed the Battle Fury.
It was a little bit sad, isn't it?
Yeah, he could have ended it with style. Lifestealer.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He's spamming the teleport onto them.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Look at this guy. You see what freaking No Tail is doing? He's just spamming teleport leaves on top of all of these guys. They do have the Winter's Curse. It is onto a tiny illusion. Not what you want to have happen, and there's going to be a Burrow Strike. Thompson able to dodge a lot of that damage with the Epicenter out as well. Quake trying to steal what he can, but Thompson still lives through it. The Avatos coming from Jarex. Ultra kill for ILTW, and Boxy, one more time. That man has a rampage, and that is for sure GG.
Man, what's happening? Yesterday we saw Ember Spirit getting 2 or 3 rampages. Today, again, same style. This hero is gonna be so popular in this batch. It's insane.
I think so. I'm gonna start playing it immediately after this best of 5, and if this game is anything to go
That's not how
off
it works,
of,
Gabe.
Okay,
That's not how it
sorry.
works.
You sold me on this product that apparently I don't get to use. The hell? Sentry count? What do we got? Monkey King, 3 sentries. All right, so it's not as ridiculous as it seemed. Maybe No Tail bought some of them and dropped them for him. But you know what is ridiculous? 17-0-10 on ILTW.
Man, this game, Alliance needs to get their stuff together.
Yeah.
Because this is just brutal to watch.
It never felt like they had any chance to get it off the ground. Like, from the courier snipe immediately into afterwards the bounty runes, it felt like they were outmatched, outthought, outdrafted, out everything, and most of all outplayed. So I don't know what you changed, but like you said, game number 2, it's going to be right around the corner. Stay tuned, everybody. OG versus Alliance, a best of 5 final spot for the minor, going to be coming up right after this.